So this is a virtual session, very easy task. So by now you should know enough about the family to be able to do this one. Now when it comes to writing your assignment and writing the exam, it's okay to say things like, there's been a decline in the number of people who identify themselves as being Christian in the UK, and this could account for why there's fewer marriages and more divorces. There's maybe been more immigration into the UK, and immigrants have different values and different attitudes towards the family and family life and so on. But you need to back it up. So it's not okay to just say those things. You have to actually have some substance behind it. If we look in the textbook, you will find a lot of examples of things, but textbooks are slightly dated, and the more up-to-date things are, the better. So we're trying to look for some statistics here. Now, if you click on the link below me here, you can see I have the Sociology Access Forum, which I've set up for you, which you should be using. Hopefully you are. So if we go into this thread here, Sociology Family Statistics 2017-2018. Now, we click on that one, and here we have a new thread. So I'm going to give you a few things to do. When you find your information, type in your name, something to identify yourself, not a Adobe nickname, so whatever it is, your first name. And then I want you to put the information in here. Now, I'm going to show you the list of what I want to find out. Now, keep in mind the easiest way to do this is to look for UK-based things, because the Google or search engine that you find will be, by default, a UK-based one. So if we go to Google, we have Google here. So the first one I have on the screen here is divorce. So let's have a look for that. Now, divorce rates UK. These will be bang up to date. And there's one 2015. Try and find the most recent one within reason. Don't go crawling through pages and pages. But usually these will be will be on the official national statistics site. They can also be in the news sites. I'm going to show you actually a more interesting one. So if we go to Christian Statistics UK, you will obviously get around here. We have millions and millions of results. One of the ways to filter that out to get rid of the garbage is to click on News if you wanted to go to a news site. And if you go to Tools up here in the top right corner, and you do maybe any time recent, if there's something you heard maybe on the news or you heard about in a magazine or something recently. So past month, there's one there from The Guardian just recently, and as you see the date here is the 11th of September. That was only on the 4th of September, so that was a week ago. So there we have, because these are interesting topics which are always going to be covered by news sites. So there we have British social attitudes, generation gap. There we go. 3% of adults under 24 describe themselves as angry. Okay, there's one there. Okay, so there's an interesting one. So we copy that one. We go back into the forum here, and we would say religion in UK, and you put this in, but you also need to say where you got it from. So it's not enough to say an assignment or something like that that's a sweeping statement. We don't know where we got that from. So go back to the website you got it from, which is here. I want you to copy the link. Oh, wrong page. Stick it in below, and then say what date that was on. That was on the 3rd of the 9th, 17. Ta-da, and post. Okay. I'm not going to post this one. I'm going to let you guys find your stuff. Other ones there. Let's say gender pay gap. That would be kind of more challenging one. So remember, try and keep it UK based. So UK gender pay gap. If you're wondering how that's related to the family, it's pretty obvious. Maybe this would be a reason why women choose to stay at home and take on the housewife role. So gender pay and it's good for analysing as well, because you'll find that perhaps it's narrowing the gap. So there's a link there. There's another one from The Guardian. This should have a figure in it somewhere. There. Okay, there we go. 9.4% in 2016. So if we do this one, copy it in, and then you put it in the forum, then you say what date it was on, which is fairly recent, 2nd of April 2017. And of course copy the web link as well to prove where you got it from. I don't want to see websites that come from around 2013, 2012. They're too old, they're out of date. Try and keep things up to speed, up to date. So once you have all of these done, here I've got divorce. I want to find the divorce rate in the UK, the current one, or the most up-to-date one. Marriage, I want to find the marriage rate, statistics, how many people are getting married. Is it an increase over the past year? Is it a decrease? Likewise, cohabitating, how many people are cohabitating in the UK. You can find this information very, very easily on Google if you use the little tools at the top here for any time, any country. You could go into the UK specifically for these, or if you are really stuck, click on news. Something will pop up there from a UK based, Daily Mail, Guardian, Independent. So also we've got life expectancy, which will also affect marriage. People may be living longer, getting married twice in their lifetime. Gay marriage, there will be tons and tons of information on the web about that. So find out in the UK how many gay marriages have there been in the past year or so. Single parent families, immigration statistics in the UK. Also be worth noting, not just immigration, emigration as well. Are there many people leaving the UK? How is that going to affect unemployment? I want to see some figures for that. Teenage pregnancies, should be plenty on that, probably in the Daily Mail website. Those identifying themselves as Christian, well, we found some stuff there. Domestic abuse towards females, towards males, gender pay gap, and finally hours spent on housework, the gender divide. That's going to be one of the trickiest ones, but you should be able to get the information on that. Now, once they're all done and they're all in here looking nice, you can use those to refer to whenever you're writing your assignment. So when you're talking about something and you think about all those topics you're going to be covering in an assignment, or at the very least the exam. So when you're revising something or you're writing something, you're saying that there's fewer people identify themselves as Christian in the UK. If you haven't got a figure in your head, this will all be sat nicely waiting for you in one thread here on this forum. And from doing this as well, from trying to find the stuff yourself, you'll probably remember them a bit better, hopefully anyway. So it's fairly straightforward. Don't want to say any silly nicknames. Identify yourself as to who you are. I don't foresee you have any difficulty doing this one because, as you can see in the general discussion here, we have previous threads from last year and from the year before. They did it, so you should be able to as well, because you're obviously much better. So easy task, and will be very helpful to you, and I hope you enjoy. If I can find